Hello, my name's Amy. If you're new here, I'm whispering literally about 5 to 6. If you didn't see yesterday's vlog, maybe go and watch that to understand what's going on. But as you should know, I'm in Portugal and the quarantine ban has just been put in, meaning you have to quarantine for 2 weeks and you get back if you get home past Saturday at 4 AM. So I'm taking a little wild adventure today home to try and miss the quarantine, which some of you might find crazy, but I really don't have to quarantine. So that is what I'm doing today. I might vlog it, so I'm going to start now. Depending on how stressful it is and how much phone battery I lose, I'll let you know, but I'll see you in the next clip. Hurdle done. I got through security at Portugal in Lisbon Airport. So that's good, because this is the one I don't know the language, whereas in the next one I do know the language, so that's cool. So just going through duty free now. I'm probably not going to buy anything. I've been really good and not spent too much, and obviously I've had to book extra flights, so don't want to spend any more money today. Maybe some food. I think that my gate is up and I think it's letter N, so let's hope so. I want to try and get there as soon as possible because I want to make sure I keep my hand luggage on me rather than having to chuck it into the hold, because I have got a flight about 2 hours after, so I've got to have a really quick change. So wish me luck. Just about to get on the plane. It was all okay, bit of a faff, but on the first one. Made it to Dublin Airport. I'm just walking down. I'm hoping I don't have to go through the exit and come back in. I assume that's a stupid way to do it, but the thing is flight connections. I don't know if I count as that because I've got 2 separate flights, but we're going to try. So I'll let you know how it goes. Unfortunately, that's where the Portugal vlogs end. So I'm going to do a little story time because I didn't get to film much yesterday. So obviously we got the news on the Thursday. So I then decided that the Friday I'll be coming home. I know you might be thinking, why? I just really didn't want to have to quarantine for 2 weeks. I feel like lockdown really just drained me and I just couldn't do it. Obviously I've got people that I wanted to see, like I wanted to be able to see Justin, I wanted to be able to see my friends, I wanted to be able to get work going, seeing as if you kind of have been around here for a while, you know that I opened up my own at-home salon, and I only opened that up sort of as soon as we could in lockdown, so it was like August, and I really just wanted to be able to go out and hand out my leaflets, do treatments. I had a couple of people already booked in, and just a lot of stuff going on that I kind of still wanted to be able to do. So I didn't want to have to be stuck in the house for 2 weeks, and I love my parents dearly, but didn't want to just have to stay in the house with them after obviously having a holiday with them. I just wanted some time that I kind of do what I want. So I ended up coming home. So I instantly looked at flights as soon as I got the text. So flights direct from Lisbon to the UK were about, I don't know, say £60-70, and they'd gone up to £700-800. So I wasn't willing to pay that much, but I still did want to come home. So instead of flying direct to the UK, I actually flew from Lisbon to Dublin and then from Dublin to London. So I was still in before the Saturday rule, which was, it was Saturday at 4 AM, so today at 4 AM, that you had to be home by from Portugal, so you didn't have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So didn't break any rules. I went from Lisbon to Dublin. The flight was, so we did Ryanair for both. I'd never flown with Ryanair before, and it did feel a lot more budget than the normal EasyJet I go with, but it was fine. It was very windy on the way into Dublin, so it wasn't the smoothest flight, and to be honest, this next flight wasn't the smoothest either. So I was brave to take it on. I'm really proud of myself because I'm actually petrified. Well, I was petrified of flying. I'd have panic attacks before I got on a flight. I'd be nervous about it, like I'd be thinking about it the whole entire time, and I really was really nervous about flying before. Now I've slowly been getting over my fear of flying. I know it's so safe and I know it's something I have to do to go on holiday. I was really aware of that. So to do this by myself, I feel like I'm a very confident person, but then there's situations like that where I'm like, this is a lot to take on, and it's something I wouldn't have done years ago. And I'm really proud of myself that I managed to get on 2 flights, then get trained home, and I'm really proud of myself. So I then got from Gatwick, where I landed. I got the train into London and met Justin at work, and then he drove home like he normally would, but it was just me and Tail. So that's the story time. It all went fine. My parents are still in Portugal until Monday. When they get back, they're going to have to quarantine. So I'm technically allowed to stay in the house while they're in the house, which just seems very backwards. But anyway, we keep my distance from them. So that's what's going on. But I thought I'd end on a more positive note and give you a teensy tiny haul of the things I got in Portugal. So obviously from the vlogs you saw, I was only there for actually a couple of days. In the end, in that time, I managed to squidge in some shopping. So the first thing I got was this dress. Now, it was from, on the second day, as you saw, the place of the massive funicular railway. And at the bottom, there's lots of shops, which I mentioned I got something. So I got this dress. It's more of a smock dress style. And it's just this sort of, I'd say, a dark salmon colour with little tiny daisies on it. It's really pretty, a nice length, not too short, and yeah, it's like a smock dress style, so not tight on my stomach or anything. It was one size fits all, and it was about €12. It's actually had a 50% off sale. A lot of the places have 50% off. I think obviously where the tourism hasn't really come in, they've not made much business, and it's getting to the end of the season now. And then I got this bodysuit from ZARA. I'm unsure it's available in our ZARAs. I know a lot of the ZARA things are kind of international, and I did see a lot of stuff that I'd seen in stores before. It just got this bodysuit, which just looks a bit funky like this. I haven't actually tried on any, haven't tried this on yet. I'm thinking with jeans, a sort of a nice top and jeans sort of style. I love this colour and thought against a tan, it would look nice. Obviously, it didn't have much time to tan, so maybe do a cheeky fake tan. And if you want to see my routine for that, just let me know. But I got this bodysuit, and this was €15.95, so not too expensive either, and they're the only things I brought. It was a really lovely couple of days away. I am glad to be home and be in my own bed and to be back into a land where everyone speaks English. It was really lovely, and I'm glad you enjoyed the holiday vlogs. So we'll be back to normal videos from now on. So if you want to see them, feel free to subscribe. And if you like today's video, even though it's a bit mixed match, then feel free to like and comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!